Good morning and welcome everybody to Naturally Kim's Knitting. Whether this is your first time, in which I do say a special welcome, or if you've been here many times, in which I give you a special loving welcome, I welcome all of you. Honestly, I wasn't going to do this podcast probably this week. Today was kind of like the day, but then I had some news. Now, I'll share that with you later. Anyways, this is Naturally Kim's Knitting, and I am Kim. And this is a podcast about knitting and spinning and things that I have finished and things that I haven't. I haven't finished anything. But, it's that's what this podcast is about. I talk about my family, my grandkids. I talk about my hubby. I just love to talk. I hope you guys don't mind. So sit down with your knitting, crocheting, your craftiness, and get a cup of tea, or if you're like me, I'm going to drink sparkling ice today. I'm in the mood for sparkling ice. But sit down, and I would love to have a visit with you right here in my family room. This is my favorite room in this house. This today, did I bring up the wrong one? Today is June 23rd. I had to think because I have the wrong date on my show notes. And this is episode 253. 253. When I first started this, I thought, well, I might be lucky if I make it go 50. Look at me. You can find me as Naturally Kim's Knitting on YouTube, Blogger, Facebook, and WordPress. And then Ravelry, I am NapiersKnits. And then we have a Naturally Kim's Knitting podcast group. And on Instagram, I'm knitting_Kim. And I have been checking out Instagram like at night. I I was having fun last week. And I did one of those little special effects reels. I got over 1,000 views. I'm sitting there going, why? My husband said, people have too much time on their hands if they're doing that. I said, I agree. I am an affiliate with Knit Picks and with Michaels. So if you have a desire for some nice yarn, but not necessarily expensive, just hop on over to ksnapier475.blogspot.com and click one of the links before you shop, and that would give me a couple pennies. Okay, we do have a couple knit-alongs going on right now, or craft-alongs going on right now. We have our finished object one, which it's one that rolls over every month. So on July 1st, I will be doing a drawing, and from all the people who have entered their finished objects for the month in the thread in Ravelry, if you send me an email or something like that, and you put your and you put your finished object there, I can count it. I have before. You could put it under any of the show notes. That would be fine. I make sure to include it when I do my drawing, but I should explain to you what it is if you're new here. So a finished object craft along is any crafty item that you finish by June 30th. Take a little snapshot of it. Snapshot. How many people say that anymore? Take a little picture of it. Post it under the June finished object craft along thread on Ravelry or one of the other places, like I said. And if there's a title or a pattern name, go ahead and put that in. And on July 1st, I will close the thread, and there's my girl. And I will, that's my Ginger. And I will do random number generator, and we will have winners. If I have like 1 to 10 entries, I do one drawing. If I have 1 to 20, I do 2, and so on like that. So what can you get, you might ask? Well, since I am an affiliate, I offer you a $10 gift card to Knit Picks or Michaels, or you can, make sure I get this right, or any giftable pattern up to $10. And seeing as how we always have knit-alongs with different patterns in them too, it's a good opportunity to use some of that if you wanted to get a pattern. Oh, my sweet girl. She's got sore feet. We don't know why. Started with one back foot, and that one got better. Then it went to another back foot, and that got better. Now it's a front foot. I don't know why. We need to get her to the doctor, but she's not going to like that either. I should continue with this, though. I'm sorry. With the prizes, there's only one of each of these, unless we have more than 30 entries, and then I will let you know. So if somebody were to pick a $10 Michael's gift card, then that would be off the table, unless I let you know otherwise. Okay? So it's first come, first serve. That's what I was looking for, that phrase. Then we're also doing a knitting expat designs or lace knitting. You can do either one. You can do both. And same thing as the other one. Go ahead and find that thread. Post a picture of your item. Put the pattern name if there is one. And you'll be eligible for a $15 gift card. One expat knitting design. And I got to see what next month is because that'll make a difference. Oh, and then a RowRowandKades pattern. Oh, I love her. Anybody who I do craft along with, I feel like I've become friends with because I've talked with them over time, or I watch their podcasts all the time. Which RowRowandKades does have a new podcast, and she is really good at it. I really enjoy her. Okay, now if you want more of the rules, you just go to the show notes or go to Ravelry under that thread, and the rules are under there. Okay? Now, like I said, we do have some other craft alongs coming up. July and August, we're going to be working on RowRowandKades or accessories, because she does hats. She does all kinds of things. So yeah, check her out. Then September, October, we're going to do Mila's Knit Corner and or something with red. And November, December, it's knitting for others. Okay? So, I'm looking at my what's on my needles, and I would show you the first thing, except my little robot vacuum decided it wanted to mess up my Advent sock. I don't even know where it came by it because I had put it up. I always look around, make sure everything's up before Freddie, that's what we call him, goes vacuuming. Somehow he got that day. And now I'm going to have to tear that out and start over because it's a tangled mess. So I can't show you the Advent sock I was working on. This is going to be so weird. The socks for the soup kitchen I'm working on, I'm going to restart them because I've decided the yarn that I'm working with needs a bigger needle. I'm not happy with the way it works up. And finally last night I thought I just need to start over on a bigger needle. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to show that to you because for sometime this week I will be starting it over, just not right now. I've got other things to do. Now, I haven't touched my baby blanket because I've been so busy. I've got a sweater that I am making for Triona Murphy. And so I've been doing that. I've been working. I love this. This is Cottage Garden by Elevate Designs. And I love the way this yarn works up. I love that. Next color, if you can see this ball. Oh, I should have brought the ball over. I mean the band over. And I didn't. I will try to let you guys know what it is next week. But I love the way, because right now I'm on the red. And it's going to go, yeah, that's pretty accurate color. I'm amazed. So, loving that. And then for RowRowandKades, this is, Moon. Oh, it's Moon something. Oh my goodness. How could I forget that? And I don't have the thingy with me. Oh, here we go. It should be on here. Moonglade. I was going to call it Moonglen, and I knew that wasn't right. Moonglade dress. Now, this is the first time I've made a size 8 for my granddaughter. And it takes a lot of yarn, but I want to show you because this is so gorgeous. Look at that lacy detail. And isn't that pretty? I dyed both of these separately. But then when I was making this, I knew I wouldn't have enough of either color for the whole dress. Um, but I'm going to, when I run out of this, I will probably still need a little bit of my home dyed yarn that I did like this. And then there's going to be a lace border. And that I'm going to go back to this colorway. So isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, you'll notice that the armholes are on waste yarn. I'm going to be casting those off before long, but I should show you it does button in the back. Like that. Ta-da! And what I love, Kelly, she's RowRowandKades. She gives you tutorials on so many things. She's just a wonderful lady. If you've not checked out RowRowandKades podcast, she's just put out her 4th one. So it's really nice. Okay. Finished objects don't have none. Oh my goodness. I've read some books, but nothing I really want to brag about right now. Hopefully soon. Because I'm getting tired of not having books that I can brag about. Okay. Yeah, I started my show notes yesterday, and it was really chilly yesterday. And the chilliness got into all my joints. Oh, I had a horrible time all day. But it did make me think about calling my orthopedic surgeon. If you're new to me, I have rheumatoid and osteoarthritis, and the osteo attacked your bigger joints. And I've had both my knees and both my shoulders replaced, and I've had my neck fused. And I've had a few other odds and ends throughout the years. But I am due to have this replacement replaced. And originally it was supposed to be June 18th, but for many personal reasons, I was very glad that we didn't have it on that date. Some of you who have been with me, you know. So then they were going to make it July 2nd. So I called yesterday because I haven't received paperwork. I hadn't seen anything. I called the insurance and they said they hadn't got the pre-authorization yet. So I called the doctors and the person that, because it's replacing a replacement, I have to have a special one made. And it's taking longer than they thought. So right now, they've now moved it back to July 30th. You guys know how much my grandchildren mean to me. And I don't know when I'm going to get out to California to see my daughter, my dear sweet daughter, Molly, or my grandchildren. So I sent her a text this morning and said, they're going to move my shoulder surgery back to the 30th. I said, I don't know when I'm going to get out to see you. And I showed a little crying emoji. I got a video chat from my grandson. And he goes, "You're sad." I said, "Yeah, I'm sad." Well, he had me laughing before too long. I was so happy that he did that. That's my grandson. And he was able to do that because Molly is running a summer camp at Imagine That in Vacaville. And I don't know why he's not interested in it. It's Minecraft, and he likes Minecraft. Now, my granddaughter, she's in there amongst it because she likes Minecraft too. But it just surprised me that Tobias is it. But that was okay because he was able to help Grandma get out of her slumps today. Anyways, oh, I should let you know. I don't know what Michael's is doing right now. They were doing a deal where you would get a certain percentage off if you put the code in that they have on their homepage. But I don't know if they're still doing that. They might be. I tried to get yarn from them not too long ago, and I had already used my code before. They wouldn't let me use it twice. Can you imagine? But Knit Picks is having a big yarn sale. Bring this up here where I can read it. 60% savings on during this 5-week sale, which started last week. Check knitpicks.com and wecrochet.com website for weekly sale information. But throughout this whole sale, you can save up to 40% off of all tools. I need to look into that because I think I need to get another knitting needle. You can get a free 2021 yarn guide with any purchase. For Knit Picks only, you can get a free ebook download of the book Under 200 with a $40 purchase using the promo code ebook 2021. And then for We Crochet only, you can get a free ebook download of the book Under 100 with a $30 purchase using the promo code Under 100. I think that's pretty cool. Then this week, June 21st to the 27th, they're having lace and fingering weight yarns on sale. And if you purchase $75, you can get a free stitch markers using the code STITCH21. Now next week, since I don't know which day of the week I'll be filming, I'll let you know. The 28th through the 4th, they have their worsted and their heavy worsted or Aran yarns on sale, and you can get a free tote bag with a $100 purchase using the promo code TOTES21. If you wanted to make yourself, if you have a sweater project for yourself, that might be something to look into. Now, I did want to show you guys one or two other things before I forget. So this lady was having a sale on her sock sets. This is enchanted yarn, and it says sock set. And the yarn is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. The colorway is Northern Lights, which is really what got me. Hand wash. Magically dyed near the banks of Loch Lomond. So you see, there's many reasons why I like this. Enchanted Garden. I love, enchanted things. And Loch Lomond. I've actually been in the vicinity of Loch Lomond. We didn't actually get to drive by it, but we were in the vicinity. And this sock set, look at this yarn. Isn't this gorgeous? And then for the heels and toes. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Now, last week I told you about, just a minute, I'm going to get something. Okay, so last week I told you I had something on my spinning wheel, but I wasn't ready to show it to you yet because logistically, it was going to be difficult. But from Greenwood, a hand-dyed company. They get it in the right place. I got 80% BFL, 20% nylon in the colorway Aquamarine, 4 ounces. And look at that. I love the colors. And there are times where you really can't see how it's fractal. Well, it is. There are places where it's fractal, places where the two plies came together. I'm really happy with this. So, yeah, I think that's about it. I think I've covered everything I needed to. Whoa! Especially since I goofed up since I'm changing the soup kitchen sock needles, and since I have to restart the Advent sock, the one that I had on my needles. So anyways, I've enjoyed talking with you guys today. And I'm very glad that my grandson was able to get me to smile and to get me to want to do this with you. So anyways, thank you all for watching. I'm sorry about there's no intro music or ending because I'm doing this on my camera and editing it. I haven't learned how to do it best on it. I tried to put it on my computer, but it won't go onto my computer. So anyways, so I apologize for that, but I hope you all have a wonderful week. I love you. Oh, I forgot my ending. And I hope all your craftiness is successful. I hope you don't make any mistakes, but if you do, I hope they're little ones that are easy to correct. I love you all. Big, big hugs. Take care, and God bless. If you enjoyed this, push like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Okay, bye-bye.